described, like all of us, that you're in Monaco.
I am in Monaco, and it's beautiful here.
When you wake up to this, it's like, I always say, it's kind of hard to complain.
It's really hard to complain. There is nothing in my life that I'm allowed to complain about. Not ever, actually.
Is this your first time here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So first impression, you said, tell me who you brought here with you to the festival, and how are you feeling about being here?
Yeah, I brought my whole family. I brought my husband and both of my kids. And my son has adjusted really well, but my daughter, who's 6 months old, is having a rough time in the middle of the night. So we haven't gotten very much sleep. But my first impression is that the people are lovely. And it's obviously it's absolutely stunning and gorgeous out here. And it's so lovely to wake up and look out at the water and hear the birds singing and just be in such a gorgeous place. So I'm so happy to be here.
So great to have, I'm sure it's so fun to be part of such a beloved show.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Can you talk about, too, I know Jesse Williams was here, I think, a few years ago.
Yeah.
And it was just so fun to see the fan response. What has that been like for you already, kind of stepping out here? What do people want to talk to you about April and the show?
Yeah, I mean, it's been really overwhelming. I think this is my first opportunity to grasp sort of how far-reaching our show is. People from all over the world yelling my name out there, which is just so strange, and I'm not used to it at all. But it's so exciting to be a part of a show that's so loved all over the world. The things that I mostly get, people are very sad about what's happening with April and Jackson, and actually I'm getting some angry fan response because April's so selfish, and how dare she choose her career over her man, even though she hasn't made the choice yet. So people really care. People are on fire. The fans really, really care about the relationship and about the characters, which means we're doing our job, I guess.
Certainly, I know it's moved a lot of people, your storyline.
Yeah.
In particular, can you talk to me a little bit about, I know what happened to you last season.
Right.
But I understand you pitched this story, right?
I did.
Can you talk to me a little bit about what inspired you?
Sure.
On this hard storyline?
So the exact story actually happened to friends of my parents. And so I knew about the condition, osteogenesis imperfecta, through them. And they came from a pro-life background and definitely wanted their baby and everything like that. And they still had to make the agonizing decision of terminating early, of delivering early. And I thought it would be a really interesting story to tell, especially from two people from two different backgrounds kind of wrestling with this and the heartbreak of it. And so I pitched it to her right after they decided to make me pregnant. And then I got pregnant 2 months later after they had said, that's a great idea, let's do it. And then once I was pregnant for real, they said, we do not need to tell this story. We care more about your real life pregnancy than the show pregnancy, so let us know. And at that point, I was so invested that I decided to do it. But it was a really crazy parallel. I shot the scene where I give birth and the baby dies in my arms, and 10 hours later I went into premature labor and gave birth to my daughter 3.5 weeks early, and she was taken away from me after 5 minutes and whisked to the NICU for 11 days because her lungs were not ready. So it was a really traumatic 24-hour period. But in a way, I was sort of prepared for trauma, having just lived through something a whole lot worse, even though it was fictional.
Wow, that's fascinating. I didn't know
Yeah.
it was so soon after I knew
Yeah.
your baby was born. Well, so
It's
where
crazy.
did we leave off? It's going to be interesting, too. I think I know where we left off with you at the end of season 11.
Season 11, yes.
Season 11. Where do we kind of leave off, and where do you think April is going to go? This is certainly going to change her.
Absolutely. I'm literally sometimes up at night wondering about, I'm so excited for our table read that's happening in a few weeks just to find out what they're planning on doing. I think that for her, she needed to go do this thing, go with Owen and go be on the battlefront in order to heal, and for some reason something out there really healed her. So now she's back and is realizing that she sort of abandoned her husband in the process of going and finding that healing for herself. And so now she's torn between these kind of two callings, one a calling to her husband and to her marriage, and then this other calling to heal out in the war zone. So I don't know what's going to happen. I keep fighting for Japril. I want them to be together. I love them together. I think they should fight for one another. but this part of her that's been so healing, I don't want her to lose that too. So we'll see. He's given her an ultimatum, and she has to make a choice.
We're all going to see. So you'll find out just when you start.
I'll
shooting.
find
When
out
do
when
you
we
guys
start
pick up
shooting
again.
Yeah, July. We're back around mid-July. Yeah.
And I have to say, this is embarrassing to admit, but your show makes me cry more than
Oh my gosh.
the show. I mean, it's so beautifully done. By the end of it, I'm like, I'm not going to ugly cry, but so many beautiful storylines going on. And I have to ask about, of course, the show when we lost McDreamy.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on all of that? And did you guys all get the fan?
Oh yeah,
we
felt it. Oh, we felt it. Oh, we all felt the reaction. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's really sad whenever we lose a member of our family. The Grey's Anatomy family is so close and tight knit and beautiful, and we went through it when we lost Kyler Lee and when we lost Eric Dane and Kim Raver. I mean, and then Sandra Oh. So whenever we know that we're going to lose someone and we're told in advance, we kind of take those last few episodes to say our goodbyes and really celebrate the person. And McDreamy leaves a big hole in the show because no one can replace McDreamy. He's McDreamy. But we're all really happy for Patrick. I think he just got second place in a big race, which is really exciting for him. So yeah, I mean, we wish everyone well, and then we kind of recalibrate and figure out where we go from there. And I think there's going to be there's a new exciting energy that's happening at the beginning of this season, leading into this season.
Great too. And I don't know if you can tell me about Martin Henderson.
I know.
So another Sean from another shorter-lived Shonda show. Can you talk to me about? Do you know anything about what he'll be doing?
I don't know what he'll be doing, but I'm so excited because Martin and I actually did Shonda's a pilot that Shonda made called Inside the Box, which actually didn't go to series. So that show I did with Martin Henderson, with Kim Raver, and with Jason George. So all four of us have wound up on Grey's Anatomy, which is so crazy. I love being in her family. It's so wonderful. She just keeps toting us around from show to show. So I'm really excited to see him again. I had a wonderful time with him last time, but I'm sure he'll come on and be very dreamy in some way.
Not a McDreamy.
Not a McDreamy. He'll be his own Mick something. Yes.
We'll find out. Season 12. Perfect. And finally, what are you most looking forward to this week? I know you get to meet your fans. Have you met the prince yet, or what are you kind of...
Yes, I met the prince last night. He's so chill and down to earth and kind and gracious, and yeah, it was lovely to meet him. I'm just excited to explore. I know I have tomorrow off, so I'm going to get to do some exploring. Just be able to enjoy this beautiful, beautiful place. I think the biggest thing for me, it's really been meeting the fans. I mean, they're so diehard and so passionate, and they never get to see us. The ones that are out here, they never get to see us. So it's a really fun opportunity to come out and see them and feel that energy and that excitement and enthusiasm.